Hello, welcome to this Civil 3D corridor modeling tutorial. My name is Abdul Hamid. This is the fifth video about Civil 3D automatic cross-section creation. In this video, we will talk about something called group plot style. Okay, so if I select any section view, uh, this command called view group properties, if I click on this small triangle, we can use this edit group plot style to play with the arrangement of the section view inside that white border. Okay, I'm gonna take this page to the right side, and then what I want to do is that these section views, I just need to shift them to the bottom, because this gap seems to be more than this gap. Okay, so if you want to shift your section views inside this border to the right, or maybe to the left, or maybe to the bottom, how do you do this? Some guys may say, why not using a normal AutoCAD move command? You select on all these section views, and then you take it to any location you want. But no, this is not a proper method, because when you do the printing, this will give you some problem. Also, if I select this section view and this command called update group layout, if I click on this, these section view will move to the locations where they were initially. So this is not the proper method of moving the section views inside that white border. So is there any other method? Yes, there is. You just select any section view. Before that, I'm gonna just zoom it a little bit more. Okay, then I will click on any section view, and I will click on this small triangle, and will come to edit group plot style. If you remember from my previous video that using this dialog box for group plot style, we turned off cyan colored grid lines. I'm gonna turn them on again. Major horizontal grid, I'm gonna turn it on, and then major vertical grid, I'm gonna turn it on as well, and I will press the apply button, and then see over here. So those cyan colored grid lines have appeared. Then I will come to this array tab, and let's talk about this part: space between adjacent section views, column and row. So this field C is it corresponds to distance between this section view and this section view. So this horizontal distance between these section views corresponds to this part, and this field corresponds to the vertical distance between section view. Okay, so you will be making some changes to these values as well. Let's say I want to increase the distance between this section view and this section views. I want to make it, let's say, 50, and if once I make it 50 and press the apply button, some sections will jump to the other page next to it. So let us do it. As you can see, those section view have jumped to the other page, and I will make it 10 again, and it has jumped back to its original location. And distance between this section view and this section view, this vertical distance corresponds to this. So if I make changes to it, let's say I make it 20, see what happens. Nothing seems to happens. I'll make it 50, and it has gone a little bit down. Now I'm happy with the this layout. I just need to take all these section views. I need to shift them to the right side a little bit. So I'm not gonna play with this option, or maybe this option. I don't want to play with this anymore. Other changes that I can make, I need to come to this plot area. I will press on this tab, and then I will be working with this horizontal major and vertical major. This distance at the moment is 40 mm and the other distance is 80 mm. So this vertical measure corresponds to this larger distance between this grid and this grid. Okay, this larger distance corresponds to this field, and horizontal measure, the smaller distance or this field corresponds to this smaller distance. Okay, so this larger distance corresponds to this and the smaller distance correspond to that other one. Let's make some changes to this for this field. Let me make it 50 and see what happens. Those section view, they have shifted down, and also as you can see that distance between this grid line or this grid line, it has increased. So what I need to do, I need to shift them to the right side. So let us make some changes to this and see what happens. As you can see that those two section view have jumped to the other page next to it. So I'll make it 80 again, and it has come again, and let me make it 40. It's okay, and let me make it maybe 85, maybe 80, 83. Now I'm happy with this arrangement. Section views seem to be perfectly in the center of the white border. So I will come to the display and we'll turn off those grid line again. And now as you can see, the section views are perfectly arranged inside the section view. So by using this edit group plot style, you can play with the arrangement of these section view inside that white border. And it's really useful tool. And then other thing that you can see that you can turn off, I don't want to see these borders, so this one is called sheet border and the inside one is called print area. I don't want to see the sheet, so I will just turn it off. Once I turn it off, then you will only be left with the print area. Okay, so hopefully now you know about some of the tools that you can use to make changes to the location of the section view inside that border. And thank you so much for watching the video. We'll see you in the next video.